Yo, chat. Fuck. I'm doing good, chat. How y'all doing, chat? Hopefully y'all having a beautiful night, beautiful weekend, Saturday night. Chat, what y'all been up to? What y'all been up to? Let me know. Let me know, chat. Took a shower. Woke up late today because I've been playing video games all night. Now I'm saying, chat. Welcome back, Unlock. Welcome back. You're literally the only person right now. Well, it's so light for you. What do you mean it's so light for you? Are you talking about like my place? My place is lighted up. Not too sure what you mean, chat. Not too sure what's going on, chat. God. I'm high as fuck too, chat. I kind of want to figure out what the hell is going on with Donald Trump and Elon Musk right now, chat. Yeah, your place I feel like is usually dark. Yeah, because I usually stream at night, chat. You gotta understand that. I stream at around 8:40. That's when the sun like actually starts to set, right? And I don't have any like natural light that comes in. But my house gets a lot of great light, a lot of great natural light from like the sides. Right now the sun's setting, not doing too great, but it's still looking pretty good, right, chat? I mean, y'all telling me. You know what I'm saying, chat? My place is pretty lit up. I also have all my lights turned on, chat. You know what I'm saying? Just so it's easier for everybody to see my place. But it is what it is. Y'all see my good old apartment, my bed right there. I don't have a big apartment. This is pretty much it. I have my like stuff right there. I have like a bean bag right here, chat. You know what I'm saying, chat? Right, and then like right over there, that side is the kitchen, and then that's the bathroom. That's it. That's all I got. But yeah, chat, I want to figure out what the hell is going on with Donald Trump and Elon Musk right now, dude. It looks like they got beef right now. I don't know what the hell is going on, chat. Y'all, do you guys know what the hell is going on with Donald Trump and Elon Musk? This is the first fucking video that just popped up on my feed, dude. And Trump. What the hell is going on? Yo, do you guys have any... The girls are fighting? Is that what's going on? Chat, you guys have any like good videos for me to understand what the hell is going on, chat? I have no fucking idea what is going on. Okay, there's ABC News has something about this. CNN News talked about this. Trump says he's busy not thinking about Elon Musk right now. Dude, they're firing at each other on Twitter right now, or on X, whatever the fuck you call it. Dude, Elon said that Donald Trump's in the Epstein files, bro. That shit was crazy, dude. Fucking mean though, dude.
We've been watching President Trump in the Oval Office with the German chancellor and
maybe on TikTok. I don't know about YouTube. I want something that might be a little more okay. Hopefully this is not. It's a 10-minute video. Something shorter. ABC News.
After days of simmering tension, today was an all-out brawl on social media. At first, they came to blows over the so-called Big Beautiful Bill, the Trump-backed budget that gutted incentives for electric vehicles. Bad news for Musk's company, Tesla, the very same car Trump paraded on the White House lawn this spring. Now, Musk called the budget bill an abomination that would add $2.5 trillion.
Is that why, chat? Is that what's going on?
To the national debt and told his.
So Trump added a bunch of taxes by doing a bill that is fucking up Tesla right now, electric vehicles. That's crazy, dude.
To kill the bill. Less than a week ago, Trump celebrated Musk's
That's
work
insane.
with Doge in the Oval Office.
He said the most beautiful things about me. And he hasn't said bad about me personally, but I'm sure that'll be next.
Dude, Donald Trump's like, yep, no, he gonna talk shit soon, bro. We know that shit gonna happen, bro.
I'm very disappointed in Elon.
Well, Musk now claiming President Trump would have lost the election without his help. The tech billionaire poured more than $250 billion into Trump's campaign, but now...
he gave him a lot of fucking money, dude. And the sky's blue. Everyone already know he is. Yo, for real, dude.
President likens
my
him
God.
to another disgruntled former employee.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I didn't know that Trump would like try to fuck over people like this either. That's kind of crazy, dude. Well, I mean, maybe that's well within his rights, chat. I can't find a video. Yeah, it's crazy. So right now, from what I'm understanding, is that Elon Musk is pissed about a new electric vehicle bill that's going to put a lot of strain on his company, Tesla. Oh, yeah, and I fucking remember that shit happening like a couple days ago. Chat, like, how people were starting to say Donald Trump and Elon Musk got beef because of that bill. And Tesla's stock was like slipping down. That shit was crazy, dude. It might be a good time to buy in, chat. I don't know. But at this point, yo, it's crazy. The type of shit that's happening in the world, chat.
Here's ABC Chief White House correspondent Mary Bruce. Mary.
That's insane.
Tonight, the stunning collapse of an alliance between the President of the United States and the world's richest man, their relationship exploding in front of the world. In the Oval Office, President Trump, for the first time, addressing Elon Musk, who's been taking aim at Trump's budget bill, saying, kill the bill.
Elon and I had a great relationship.
He had a great relationship, chat.
Kill the bill.
Elon and I had a great relationship.
Had a great relationship.
I don't know if we will anymore.
For days, Musk has railed against the president's bill, calling it a disgusting abomination that would add $2.5 trillion to the national debt. Today, Trump.
What exactly does the bill do? That's my question. I'm not understanding what the bill is entailing when it comes to electric vehicle and Tesla.
Accusing Musk of being out for himself, angry that the
what
bill
is going
cuts
on?
the electric vehicle tax credits.
Oh, their tax credits. Oh my God, dude. Well, I mean, everybody knew that it costs so much more to build an electric vehicle than to sell one. Jesus Christ, man. It is what it is, chat. What can you fucking do, man? Oh my God. Oh, now I think one of those fucking Cybertrucks is going to be a lot more expensive because you don't get those rebates anymore.
Benefit Tesla owners.
Damn.
I'm very disappointed.
He's not happy.
He's
not
Elon
happy.
Knew the inner workings of this
Bad for
bill
business, chat.
Better than almost anybody sitting here. Better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem.
Dude, the amount of rebates and like tax, probably like tax exempts that's being put on a sale of Tesla is so fucking much that it makes the price of that specific car drop by a whole fuck ton, dude. Like, it's actually affordable for people to get like one of these electric cars because of these tax rebates and stuff. But now he's like, nah, fuck y'all, dude.
He had a problem, and he only developed the problem
Tesla's kind of cooked.
Found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate.
Musk left the administration just 5 days ago. He had a black eye. Trump revealing today he offered Musk makeup.
You saw a man who was very happy when he stood behind the Oval desk. And even with the black eye, I said, "Do you want a little makeup? We'll get you a little makeup." But he said, "No, I don't think so," which is interesting.
Why did he have a black eye?
Very nice. He wants
Somebody
to be
punched him
who
in the
he is.
face.
Musk spent more than $288 million to help elect Trump. The president says he could have won without him.
I think I would have won. Susie would say I would have won Pennsylvania easily anyway.
Musk watching today, furious, posting, quote,
Jesus
"Without me, Trump
Christ. Trump would have lost the election. Dude, holy shit. Elon Musk is pissed,
would have
dude.
lost the election."
Goddamn.
The president gave Musk extraordinary power.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, I feel like the tax rebates on the electric cars were actually one of the few good things about getting an electric car. So why did Trump do it is my question. I'm not sure much, but I'm aware of the fact that the bill is bad because it doesn't hold AI at a certain level for 10 whole year, and for each state can't do a law against it, and most of the House didn't. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't really know what the hell is going on with this bill and why Trump decided to do this in the first place. I want to find out more about this bill.
Allowing him to eliminate entire federal agencies and to fire tens of thousands of workers. But tonight, Trump portraying Musk as another disgruntled former employee.
They leave. And they wake up
Former
in the morning,
employee.
and the
Jesus
glamour's
Christ.
gone, the whole world is different, and they become hostile.
The president says he's disappointed by this turn.
I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
Musk erupting to his more than 220
Very
million
disappointed in
followers.
Elon.
On Trump's claim he knew what was
That's
in the bill,
crazy,
Musk
man.
posting false. This bill was never shown to me even once. The president firing back, posting Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. And tonight,
Damn, bro, they got beef, bro. Holy shit, I can't believe it. I can't believe it,
now
chat.
threatening Musk's $20 billion in government contracts.
Damn.
Saying the easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and
Oh
contracts.
my god, that's insane. Okay, I understand it now. So the subsidies, so Trump considered those subsidies to be a government debt that he just doesn't want to pay out, right? So he wants to turn that off, right? And that's going to directly affect Elon Musk Tesla business, because without those rebates, nobody's going to buy that car if it's going to be like an extra 25%, you know, on top of the original MSRP. You know, that shit is already fucking ridiculous and it's not reliable. You might risk that shit blowing up right under your seat. I don't fucking know, dude. I would never buy one of these fucking cars if I'm being honest, right? But I see where Trump's coming from. He's like, dude, we can't afford this. I don't want to do it, right? He might be short-sighted though. But then Elon Musk definitely fired back, dude. He was like, nah, bro, we need that shit. I don't like this, man. And Trump probably hit it for a reason, dude. He doesn't want fucking Elon Musk to be all pissy about it. But then the truth is, Elon Musk have real political influence nowadays, bro. That's the crazy shit. I read it and it makes it harder for Trump to be held accountable. So we would need to put $10,000 down in the court to hold them accountable. I don't exactly know what that
Musk
entails.
continuing to fire back late today, suggesting Trump's tariffs will plunge the nation into recession, even suggesting impeachment and leveling a deeply personal
Damn.
attack. Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been
Epstein
named.
files,
Have a nice day,
motherfuckers.
DJT. Referring
God
to
damn,
Jeffrey
dude.
Epstein, who was accused of sex trafficking and who took his life in prison. Late today, reporters asking the president.
Mr. President, any response to Elon Musk?
The president did not answer.
Dude, that is some
Mary Bruce
crazy
joins
shit.
us.
He did not answer. He doesn't want to fucking lie, bro, because he knows that he was fucking tight with Epstein back in the days, you know? Elon got the bruises from his kids, supposedly. Oh, really?
Now, and Mary, Tesla isn't the only chess piece that Elon
He is fucking around a lot, but that doesn't make him a good father. He's rich as fuck, though. Not gonna lie.
Musk is trying to play tonight.
Yeah, DeMarco, tonight he is threatening to decommission his Dragon spacecraft. It's the only U.S. vessel that goes to and from the International Space Station. And take a look at this. This shows what happened as this feud escalated throughout the day. Tesla stock plunging.
Yeah, look at that shit, bro.
By the end of the day, the value of the
Dude, what day is this? Yesterday. Okay, this story came out yesterday on YouTube, but Tesla's stock has been kind of dumping for the better part of the last couple months, or not. What? And that's crazy, dude. Not last couple months, last couple days, dude. Holy shit, dude. That is insane. Is he gonna ban Donald Trump again, chat? That's gonna be insane. What do we think? Oh my god. What else do we have? What else do we have? Do we want to learn more about that? More Donald Trump versus Elon Musk bullshit? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. Elon might try to run for president one day, dude. He's like talking shit about how he wants to impeach Donald Trump. Is that gonna fucking work? Maybe. I don't know. Who knows, man? Kai Cenat checks on extremely at Streamer University. Johnny Somali best friend is turning on him. Really? What's going on? I want to see this. I want to see more Johnny Somali bullshit, chat. Do we got more Johnny Somali bullshit? Oh shit, we got he got a new channel. What the fuck, dude? Like Kanye or that rapper? Wait, what is this? I can't. What is this? What do we got here? $12 orange just got the $12 orange that got 100 million plus views.
Okay. Stolen orange, $12? You were serious? Yeah, I wasn't learning your lesson. I learned my lesson, but orange, aren't you glad I didn't take a banana?
God damn, bro, that's too much, dude. That's way too much, dude. Hell no. Dude, people like playing that pump ass music outside, bro. Y'all better start get going, bro. That's annoying as shit. I don't know if y'all can hear it. People are pumping outside, chat. Is this true? This can't be true.
This is what I was saying earlier is
what's the point of eating an orange if you're at a restaurant? That's a very good point. If you I've never understood the idea of going to a restaurant and having fruit as dessert, especially as an Asian person. Like when you go to a restaurant and after you eat, you don't get tiramisu as dessert. You get fucking orange for a dessert, or like fucking watermelon, chat. Oh, I saw that. I saw this. He's like, yeah, whatever, bro. You missed. How like nobody knows what the hell is going on? He just looked at him. He was like, dude, you missed. God damn, dude. That's insane. That guy got 2 shots off and he missed both. He missed both, chat. What the hell? Elon Musk is actually fucked now.
Trump's OG Steve Bannon calls for the deportation of Elon Musk. They should initiate a formal investigation of his immigration status because I am of strong belief that he is an illegal alien.
Damn, what the hell, dude? Donald Trump's gonna stick some dogs on him? Some ice dogs on him?
And he should be deported.
That's crazy.
Immediately, he said with a phone interview with me. Wait, what the fuck?
What the hell?
Followed Donald Trump.
That is some crazy ass beef.
Oh,
that is some crazy ass beef, chat. Oh my god, what the hell going on?
No. Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go.
Trump alternates between dancing and pointing out women to Epstein and the other man, and telling Epstein about the cameras.
So you let your man supposedly...
Bruh, dude ain't even hiding about it, bro. He just like, yo, no, you know that chick? That's gonna be a good addition to your island. You know what I'm saying, Epstein boy?
Implicated with a pedophile.
Shit,
yours
bro.
Is not adding up. Someone isn't being truthful. Honestly, I think this is a very, very, very good point. The
bro, this is
implication
crazy
is that
shit.
they don't want to release them because what is in the Epstein files about Trump is really bad. But then...
And he has the authority to stop that shit from being leaked, too, you know? Why would he want anybody to see that shit, especially if he's in the deep with it? Look at him. They're like, yo, look, bro. They're like bros. They're like bros.
That is, if it's so bad, then why
That's
didn't
crazy.
the Democrats release it during the election? Well, the only explanation I can think of that is because they were in the logs too. If Elon knew about Trump's involvement with Epstein, it's kind of fucked up that he waited until now. You're right. If people think,
God damn, dude. If that's the case, that would be crazy, dude. If he knew about it too. If he knew about it, like, over a drink at dinner type shit, you know, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, like one of those like boys nights out, you know, and then Donald Trump be like, yo, I'm gonna tell you a secret, you can't tell nobody, chat, you can tell nobody. And then Elon Musk be he came out and be like, yeah, what happened in Vegas, I remember that shit, I'm gonna blow that shit up, bro. You fucked Donald Trump, you in the Epstein files, bro. I read that shit.
that Elon lied about that, this will
God
massively
damn.
damage his credibility. And if people think that Trump was actually involved with the Epstein Island, that would massively make Trump look like a fucking pedophile, right? Like somebody
That would
loses
be
out
crazy.
of this 100%. I want the files to be released. Whoever is implicated one way or another. I want the truth to come out.
Really, he said the same fucking line when Epstein was getting locked up, or like when Epstein killed himself, right? Everybody was like, dude, we want the Epstein files, but they never released it. They're not gonna fucking release it right now, dude. Especially Donald Trump's still the president. There's no fucking way, dude. Some crazy ass shit though. Dude, the world's going to shit. We live in a very, very cooked timeline, chat, is what I'm trying to tell you. Jesus Christ. What else do we have? Anything fun to watch, chat? Silent Hill F. Is there a new Silent Hill video game? 2025 Japanese studio. Japanese audio.
Sakuko, どこ行くの？こっちとあるの珍しいね。今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。
Okay, I understood like maybe like 45% of that. I think the bitch upstairs was asking her like, yo, where you going? And she like, I don't know, I'm about to find out type shit. You know? And she was like, oh, wait for me, man. I'm gonna come down.
じゃあね。
Oh no, she said ja, man. She said bye. What the fuck?
入り物。
I don't like Silent Hill. Silent Hill. Ooh, Diddy has to be there too. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Look, you don't have to watch it, but look how much she can eat. Okay, what is this? Korean. Okay, I think my ex showed me this a while back. I want to see how much food there. Oh my fucking god, chat. What the hell? That's Cajun food, but she's gonna finish everything? Dude, I am actually a little bit allergic to crabs, so I can't have that much crabs, but I would fucking kill the whole thing if it's like crawfish or some shit.
랍스터 한 마리 먹어? 랍스터? 와 근데 이게 랍스터가 내장이 진짜 엄청 진짜 신나.
Damn, chowing. She chowed down.
이렇게 비벼주세요.
Oh, they put a bunch of rice in there and then they start mixing that shit up. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, that shit too good.
네, 감사합니다. 대박.
She-boy!
마지막에 봉지를.
God, that looks good, but that looks like it's a little too much for me, man. That looks good, man. She finished everything. That's crazy. Insane. What else do we have, chat? This isn't a third world country. This is California.
Yo, look at this. This is crazy.
I want. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
This is happening right now.
What the fuck? Where? That's LA. This is LA. That's LA. What the
It's supposed to be
fuck?
a first world country. You got out there people acting like fucking apes. It's embarrassing. This is crazy. What is going on?
What the
is this?
fuck, dude?
What is this shit?
Nuke. What the fuck, bro? Nah, what the hell, dude? He threw that shit at his window. That's crazy. That he's just picking up stones too.
They're just random cars.
No, those are cops. What park rangers? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Like, that's just a
And I'm so confused why nobody is like stopping there and like literally hauling his ass onto one of the vans that just passed by.
That's a regular ass car. Like, as far as I know, like, this is a regular ass car. He just sitting here doing this. And by the way, even if it's not, he didn't know that.
What the actual? Oh my god, dude.
Undercover? Maybe it is, maybe it's not.
Bro, that's insane, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with the world right now, chat? This is what's going on in California?
Get the fuck out.
I'm Giovanna Lotta. You're taking a live look at one of the protests.
This is from yesterday. I want to go to the ones from today. Because there's more of them. Obviously, like there's a whole new one. Let me see if I find
No
it.
fucking way,
this
dude.
is 2 hours ago. Here's another one. Let's get it.
Immigration rate? Damn, we're cooked as a country.
You ain't never gonna see a shit
Like,
happen in Texas.
they're cooked as a state.
Probably happened.
California is pretty fucked, dude. I'm not gonna lie,
In
man.
Austin, they probably have this. Shit
Place
happen in
sucks.
Austin. Like, what is this? I mean, aren't these
Skid
emergency
Row.
vehicles? At least some of them.
National Guards type shit.
This
All
is nuts.
deployed. This is insane, dude.
We seen this. We seen part of this.
Yo,
This is
audacity of people like going onto the streets and just like, what the hell? Chat, anything to watch. Anything to watch. Anything. Y'all got good stuff to watch. Don't hesitate. "12-year-old graduates with 5 degrees from Fullerton College." Dude, what the fuck are we doing with our lives, chat? What the fuck are we doing with our lives, chat? Not good. Not good. Turn to U.S. to face trafficking charge. What is this? Johnny Somali best friend is turning on him. I want money. I want my money now.
Pay me the money.
I want to find out what the hell is going on with more Johnny Somali shit, dude, because I've been following this thing for a long time. I've also started looking at what the hell is going on with Vitaly. Shit is crazy.
Security.
Oh!
Alright, so Johnny Somali is completely panicking. He's removing features from Discord because he's scared of catching another charge. But most importantly, Hank is starting to realize that this whole Johnny Somali thing is a
Probably
really bad
not
deal for
freaking
him.
worth it
And
at the
now
end of
he's
the day,
demanding
man.
his money back from Johnny Somali's allies, and it won't be long before he turns on him as well. Now, let's take a look at what Hank had to say recently.
Okay.
So this was a conversation between Gino and Hank in Discord. So Gino said, "Damn, Sinners was a good-ass movie." And Hank says,
Okay.
"Real ones also pay money back." And then he says, "Ninja, you said you will pay me back. Real ninjas pay money back. Bitch ninjas
What the hell?
don't. And fake-ass ninjas definitely don't." So almost a full month
What the
later,
hell?
I don't know what was the conversation before this, but Hank must have been mentioning it.
And Hank, you not getting your bread back right now? That's crazy, dude. I can't even travel right now. What makes
Because
you think
Gino
you get your
says,
funds?
"Shut the F up, ninjas with a hard ER." And Hank, you not getting your bread back right now. I can't
God
even travel
damn,
right now.
dude.
What makes you think you getting your funds? So clearly, Hank is getting scammed by Johnny and his community. But I think he's too gullible to realize it. Now, this is not the first time Johnny Somali or his lackey
Dude, at this point, I don't know what Hank wants, dude.
screw
That's
over
crazy.
their own friends.
Why are they
because
like butt ass naked on camera, dude?
when Johnny was in Thailand, he had a bodyguard called Dirty. And now this guy was supposed to get paid. And Johnny Somali came up with a plan that a ladyboy ran away with the money. Take a look at this.
I want to take a look at this.
What happened over there? We were chilling. Hey, roll with the lady boy. I told you already. She stole from my home.
We'll never kill her.
No, too late.
We'll never hang out with her again.
Hanging out with this motherfucker. Up to you.
This shit got fucking jacked by a lady boy? God damn, dude. Never trust nobody, bro.
She came without my own.
Hey, I don't care.
Especially chicks with dicks, man. Let me tell you.
I don't care about lady boy, okay?
But what happened? I don't get it. I don't understand what went crazy. I don't understand.
That's all you motherfucker.
We're having a good night chilling. I don't understand what happened.
Who is
with
having
her.
a good night?
She stole the money. She stole. Look, if she stole, I'm gonna go confront her. If she stole, I'm gonna go confront her. What is she? I'm gonna go confront her right now.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Do you think I need you to shut the pill or what?
They have to like censor like literally half the video because that shit just doesn't work. That's crazy. He didn't steal. He did or didn't steal. Nobody knows. I want to find out who this chick is. Like who this lady boy is. You know. And Johnny is like, oh, let's go confront her. Okay, let's do it. Let's fucking do it. What the hell's going on, man? Which one? Where?
Where's my salary, mother? Where's my salary? Give me my. No, hey, you owe me money. Hey, you owe me money. No, he didn't. This was my money.
What the fucking hell, dude?
He bought me a new phone for my money. Hey, stop laughing. Where's my money?
Jesus fucking Christ! What the hell is going on?
It work for you. Pay me.
Where's Toy? Let me go find Toy. Let me go confront her.
For what? For what? Pay me.
Okay. What the fuck's going on? So I think what's going on is that, dude, I think Johnny's supposed to pay him with some shit because he asked him to work. And maybe the lady boy stole the money. Or he made the excuse that a lady boy stole the money and he doesn't want to pay the guy. So now the guy's holding him up and he was like, dude, you gotta fucking pay me, bro.
Pay me the money. You need to pay me for security.
Oh shit, dude.
Hey, piece of shit.
What are you doing?
Stop laughing. Hey, where's my money? You cannot even pay me or what?
Imagine how
God damn, dude. Damn, imagine fighting on Thai
hiring
in Bangkok
someone
Street,
for a
dude.
service and then refusing to pay them. That is the Johnny Somali way, apparently. I would be
He's
pissed
fucking
off too,
cooked.
especially since he spent it on ladyboys and now he doesn't have the cash he promised.
Oh my god.
What is going
Pay
on?
me. You pay me my money. I work for you. You pay me. Hey.
What is going on?
God damn. Are those like securities from across the bars?
What is going on tonight?
God damn. He hit him. He did. I want to see what video you have. Let me take a look at this.
There's a new money.
We'll look at this later. Huge Minecraft YouTuber arrest. What? Oh my fucking god.
What is going on tonight?
Is there really content over everything they've done?
Can't hear nothing, dude.
And Johnny answered, it's COE, content over everything. And that truly showcases his mentality.
Dude, he's so out of it, dude. He's out of depth.
He's willing to screw over his best friends for content. Now, there's plenty more evidence of Hank getting screwed by him, and we'll take a look at that right now. But before, I do want to show you...
Dude, I don't think Johnny cares about what Hank does, right? As long as he's still helping him, right? Oh my god, this guy is kind of a piece of shit, dude.
This hilarious screenshot from Johnny Somali's Discord, and this truly showcases the IQ of the people that are there. Take a look at this. Again, listen to a fox for once. Hank can get his driver's license and drive Somali out in a trunk. Hank isn't travel banned.
Really?
And then someone else says, which country should he drive into while smuggling Johnny? And the other individual says, France or Singapore. And he says, you want him to drive from South Korea to France? And she says,
that's crazy, dude. These motherfuckers are crazy.
France has too much riots to extradite Johnny. Singapore is fighting the US over TikTok. And then the other person says, have you ever seen a map of South Korea? And the person says, yes. It only connects by land to one other country. And she says, oh, fuck. Want to guess what country?
Dude, these people are so fucking stupid, dude. I feel like my IQ is going down the drain right now. What the hell? Drive to France? Who the fuck thought that's a good idea? Actually, can you do it? Maybe. Is it possible, Chad? I don't know. Actually, I don't think so. That's crazy, dude. These motherfuckers.
That is North Korea, god damn it. It's like these people are so brain dead.
They're so fucking stupid.
They can't even realize that Johnny has no escape route. If he wants to escape South Korea, it's either through the north, which is North Korea, which is not going to happen, or by sea, which is also not going to happen. So yeah, good luck with that. Holy shit, they're dumb. Now talking
Jesus
about
fucking
Discord,
Christ,
I told
dude.
you guys
Oh, legal
that he's
mindset.
so terrified to pick up a new charge that he is disabling features. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the embed feature in Discord.
Embedding is disabled? That's insane, dude. That's literally me. That's literally you saying you don't want your shit being posted everywhere.
Discord, it allows you to post memes directly in the chat. Now, people were trying to do that, and it wasn't working anymore. And someone asked, why is embedding disabled? And they said... they took away embeds. They said they think they were planning to post deep fakes, so not taking any more chances. That's my guess. So he's so terrified of a third deepfake charge that he is disabling embedding in Discord, which is...
Hey, I mean, at least he's learning his fucking lessons, man. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Sometimes it feels like this guy's just continue to do stupid shit on a daily basis.
Showcasing just how much it's really affecting him. Now back to Hank, he's completely putting everything on the line for Johnny and his minions, and he's not getting anything in return. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but he did that interview where he was talking about how Johnny completely ran out of money, and his parents even threatened to stop paying his tuition.
I risk my family not paying my tuition to help Johnny. Because I believe that helping Johnny was right.
Johnny doesn't give a fuck, dude. He's still doing stupid shit on a daily basis to risk his livelihood. That's insane.
Your mom hates you, right?
Yeah.
Get yourself out of this fucking thing, dude.
Grandparents hate you.
Learn your
And you
lessons,
said,
man.
Despite all that,
Despite
he's
all
my
that.
friend, and wrong is being done to him, and I'm gonna make sure that he gets out of Korea safely.
Yeah.
This is a real.
I mean, bro, you
Find a
never...
friend like Hank.
And that's the thing. Hank is getting taken advantage of. His family is trying to put an end to it, but he's too gullible. And people realize...
Jesus Christ, man. I feel bad for Hank, man. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I've said that so many times, too.
That even Faberius, when he was interviewed by Legal Mindset, said that Hank is not really all there, and that's why he's getting taken advantage of.
And now, like, Hank is his like homeboy who is like just protecting him, and
I really, really wish that someone would be able to get a hold of Hank and do like a very personal and psychological review of his portfolio, of his profile, his personal profile, just to figure him out. You know, like Legal Mindset, you know, go talk to him. Like, why the fuck do you think this is a good idea to help him? You know, financially, logically speaking, it's not going to help you in any way.
you know, like doing all this stuff for him. And
yeah, and what I do say, I think Hank is not
crazy.
I don't want to sound mean. I think he's not 100%, and Johnny knows how to manipulate and expose that and exploit that.
yeah, because you know, one thing I'll give to Johnny is it takes a clever person to like manipulate and expose. They're using their powers for evil, right? But like that, it does take somebody who's got a little bit of wit to do that.
Yeah.
Now, there's also this clip that resurfaced thanks to Johnny Somali on Twitter. And this clip shows Johnny Somali saying that Hank is completely crazy. And he's whispering that to the chat because he doesn't want Hank to hear it.
He's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, we're already trespassed. I agree.
We're already trespassed. We're not going back there.
We're already trespassed. I agree.
At the end of the
Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's just doing it for show,
day,
Chad.
when Johnny Somali is done with Hank, he's just going to discard him like a used condom. That's the end of the story, because once he doesn't...
He's skull fucking him too right now.
Need him anymore,
That's the crazy
he's
part.
done. He already said that the only reason why he hangs out with Hank is because he needs someone to watch his six, and he needs someone to speak Korean. Also, it doesn't hurt that the guy is dumb enough to house him for free and pay all his bills, provide him with cell phones, and basically feed him.
Dude,
So,
I don't see this guy getting out of this whole fucking situation, dude. There's no way.
Because the depression is settling in. Keep in mind, he cannot stream because Hank doesn't allow him to. So yeah, he can't go live, he can't get any money, he can't entertain himself, and he's forced to cuddling with Hank, which is something he's probably fed up of doing by now. Now, I did start a Discord channel so we can discuss Johnny Somali and other nuisance streamers. We can exchange information. The link is in the description and in the pin.
Goddamn, man. They might get married at the end of the day, chat. They might get married at the end of the day. Johnny Somali and Hank is gonna get married, chat. That is. What do we got? What else do we got? Oh, the video that you showed me. Minecraft YouTuber arrested. Who got arrested, chat? Who the fuck got arrested,
There's
chat?
a new body cam that just dropped today that's got a lot of people talking.
Okay, I have to see
Features
it.
an extremely big Minecraft YouTuber named Popular MMOs.
Hey, wake up, man.
No fucking way, dude. No way, chat. 17 million fucking subscribers. Body cam. Yo. That's insane, dude. He everywhere right now, chat. What the hell? Yo, what the fuck did he decide? What did he do? What did he decide to do?
There's a new body cam that just dropped today that's got a lot of people talking because it features an extremely big Minecraft YouTuber named Popular MMOs.
Hey, wake up, man. I don't got all day for you. Wake up. Wake your ass up.
Weird.
What?
A ton of fireball. Homie is messed up. Just put your arms like you're praying. Look on what? Like you're praying. Yeah, just like palms touching.
Oh shit! Oh!
You won't believe who it is, Sarge. It's YouTube boy.
It's really sad to see
God damn, bro. Who the fuck is this boy?
someone spiral like this. Yeah, it was a really bad call to try and run away from the cops, especially in the condition he was in. He was way too fucking hammered. He was in a different dimension. He had left the corporeal realm. So when he tried to run away, it was in slow motion. He was looking like a claymation out there at 5 frames per
A
second.
lot of weed and fireball, dude. That's not a good combination, chat. That fucks you up real bad.
So, not
Especially if you're not a daily stoner like me, chat. Like, unless you smoke on a daily basis, that shit will fuck you up.
the best call there for sure. One thing I found
He's
really
outta
weird
here.
about this, and you see it a bit at the end of the Sizzler reel where the officer goes, "It's YouTube boy," sounding like the owl from the How Many Licks Does It Take to Get to the Center of a Tootsie Pop commercial, is that these officers seem to fucking hate the idea of YouTube as a career. Like, it's not something Popular MMOs himself brought up where he was like, you know, dusting his shoulder off. "Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. You can let me go now."
I want to see that. I want to see this. I want to see the actual video itself. Body cam. Where's the body cam footage, dude? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it, chat?
There's a new...
I saw the video here. YouTuber with 17. There you go. Tries to escape cops. Yo, we found it. We found it. This is a week ago. A week ago, chat. Harry Potter, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hopefully you're having a beautiful night. Dude, we're about to find out what the fuck happened to one of the biggest YouTuber on YouTube. Popular MMO, chat. Apparently he got arrested. I didn't even know until like my YouTube side told me. So we're about to find out. He tried to bolt. He definitely tried running.
Hey, wake up, man.
17 million subs, chat. Popular MMO.
I don't got all day for you. Wake up. Wake your ass up.
Weird and a ton of fireball.
He's
Homie is
fried.
Messed up. Just put your arms like you're praying. Look on what? Like you're praying. Yeah, just like palms touching.
What is he trying to do?
You won't believe who it is, Sarge.
He's fried.
On March 20th, 2024, officers in Jacksonville, Florida receive reports of a man sleeping on a residential street. What they don't expect is to find one of YouTube's most popular former stars, who turns a simple wellness check into a chaotic encounter, leaving another mark on an
We're about to find out,
unraveling
man.
legacy.
About to find out. How you doing, Harry Potter? Hope you're having a beautiful night, dude. Good weekend. Good weekend right now, chat. No? We're about to find out.
Again.
Again.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before. Please note that all persons
in Minecraft. Yo, these people actually really don't like him.
charged with a
Seems
crime
like.
are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. It's near midnight when dispatchers receive a 911 call from a concerned Florida resident.
Hi there. I just came home from picking my sister up at the airport, and there's a man kind of laying in the road. Any drink and drugs, weapons involved that you know of? I do not know.
Who would have known,
Trying to
dude?
harm himself?
70 million subs can do this shit to you, dude.
I think he might
Get you
be
up here.
dead, or
Or get you
I
down
don't
there at
know.
least.
An officer arrives to find a man lying on the pavement beneath a streetlight, dressed only in shorts and a t-shirt despite the chilly 45-degree weather.
Hey, buddy.
45 degrees?
Hey.
He's wearing like nothing?
Hey,
What the
sheriff's
fuck?
office.
Oh, he drank enough.
Are you
Fireball
here?
probably warms him up.
Huh? Hey, wake up, man. I don't got all day for you. Wake up. Wake your ass up.
You had a bit too much drink tonight, man? You're good?
You live here?
That's insane.
Where do you live?
I want you to see some of these.
I can't hear you, man.
I had a lot of silver left, sorry.
You had a lot of what?
See some girls.
God damn, man. No popular MMOs. Dude, we're watching the actual video right now, chat. I love him. They're in my lifeline. He was my life as a kid, bro. But what happened, dude? What happened to this guy? I love Minecraft. I've never really played that game. Back then, I played a lot of Terraria, chat. That was a good fucking game for me. I miss him when he was with his wife. Then they divorced and he got a girl who ruined his life, bro. What the fuck, dude? Dude, look at him. 17 million subs, dude. I can see him being a great... I don't know, dude. He was famous back then. The cops were like fucking degrading him. I feel bad for him if that's the case, dude. God damn, dude. There's always a story, huh?
Alcohol, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just sorry, bro.
Do you live around here?
Yeah, do you want to say it?
Do you have like an ID on you by chance?
Okay. See, no, okay.
Well, I just want to make sure you get home safe, that's all.
Yeah, I got it. Sorry, I didn't even see it. I'm so sorry. Like,
well,
nothing that annoying. Sorry, bro.
No. Do you have an ID? Like a wallet on you or anything?
God damn.
In like 5 minutes, I'll give it to you.
All right, well, hurry up, bro, because you're about to be going to jail.
I'm going to jail?
Yeah, you're sleeping on the ground.
I'm so sorry that my parents had jail to me when I was here.
Yeah, he passed out.
Where do you live?
Okay, I feel bad. I think he needs help. Did you know that Fireball contains air conditioning coolant? What the fuck are you talking about? That shit will kill you if you drink that, chat. Don't do that. Unless somebody makes coolant in your shit, dude. I think if you drink coolant, it will form crystals in your liver and you'll literally fucking die. It doesn't matter how much you drink. You just don't fucking drink it, chat. It'll literally kill you. Don't do it. Oh my god. But this is... He's high on weed? I mean, I'm high on weed, but I don't do that shit. And he's I don't know, he's drunk as fuck on Fireball. Look it up. You okay, I'll look it up.
And is able to provide an address, which the officers quickly note is nowhere nearby.
Commissioner Drive? Commissioners. Where's that at? Is that by some...
You have been proven wrong. That is your so-called facts are wrong, chat. Unfortunately.
San Pablo? Is that by San Pablo?
Yes.
So what are you doing all the
Damn,
way
he's
down over
fucked,
here?
dude. He's not here.
Probably at least like 20 minutes out. I was drinking. Friends phone come over to make sure I was good, that's all.
So how do you get over here?
Drove. That's all they did.
Somebody dropped you off here?
Yeah, they dropped me off here, yeah.
You need rescue to come check you out?
No, I'm not.
Jesus Christ, dude. He's so cooked. What the hell happened to him?
Fine, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, can you call Uber or somebody to come get you? Because you're in this condition, you're not even safe to walk.
Oh, yeah, I apologize for that. I didn't...
Yeah, just call a friend.
Yeah, do you got like anybody who can come pick you up? Because like,
No, I can't.
seriously, yeah, you're like 20 minutes from home, man, and that's like fast driving. You're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I apologize for that. To be annoying.
Well, what's your name?
Pat.
Pat?
What's your last name, Mr. Pat?
Juliano.
Can you spell that for me?
Pat Julianel. Just shoot him? Okay. You can't say that. His ex girl was the worst. She used him for money. Then when he broke up with her, she accused him of assault, like a full police report. That's fucked up, dude. That is messed up, dude. There has to be some type of punishment when it comes to false accusations for females. For females, chat. Can't do that. Chat, that's crazy. I feel bad for this guy actually, dude. I can see why he's in that spot, in that space. He's not all there, if you can see it in his eyes.
Better known as Pat, 35-year-old Patrick Thomas Julianelle is the creator behind the massively successful YouTube channel, Popular MMOs. His content primarily focused on the game Minecraft, earning him over 17 million subscribers before he suddenly stopped uploading in 2023, leaving fans to wonder where he'd gone. When officers asked Pat if there's anyone he can call to pick him up, they...
Damn, I feel so bad for this guy, man. When his life went downhill, bro, and his life was like he never did that when I was with him, and they were together for like 10, 15 years. Well, I mean, that does it to a person, right? Especially, like somebody that you almost spent your entire life with, right? 10, 15 years is not a short time. And then you get fucked by another girl when you think that you're actually getting back on your feet. I think that's what sunk him. That's what I think, right? Where like the first one, he was like, okay, I can still get back on my feet. And then he ran into some fucking bullshit. That's what happened. And then that just, he was done. He was cooked at that point. You know, I feel bad for this guy, dude. I'm not gonna lie, man. He's had a hard life.
Quickly run into a problem.
Oh no, it's dead. Dead? Yeah, that's what it's saying. Is like that little battery alert you're getting. Yeah. That means it's dead. You need to charge it.
Oh, his phone's dead.
That's what that means, sir, Chief. Could you try to spell your last name for me? I understand it's French.
Can I have that?
Yeah.
It's not like I can't spell it.
Well, again, I'm not trying to be a jerk.
Jesus Christ, man.
I can spell it.
While one officer returns to his cruiser to find a phone charger Pat can use, the other stays with him as he begins to voice a concern.
Worst is the fact they divorced because she wanted kids and he didn't. Oh my God. Why didn't he want kids? Why didn't he want kids? I feel bad. And also, like, I understand why she wanted to leave. Because that's a big thing. Because for a woman, I can't wait 10, 15 years just to have kids. She's going to go out and find somebody else to have kids with her. She's not going to wait for you. I don't get it. I feel like having kids would have made his life a lot better than what he's going through right now, chat. I'm glad she's happy, though. She has a new husband and kids, and she seems happy, so that's great. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, I feel like at that point, and it's not like you can't afford to have a kid. I feel like that could have been great content. I mean, I might be a piece of shit, talking about content here. But at the end of the day, man, like, I think having a kid would have been a better choice than going through this, man. Like, 17 million subs, you stopped uploading a couple years ago, and you're getting locked up for what reason?
I don't really feel like getting arrested.
Yeah, you're sleeping on the ground.
Yeah, no.
Multiple.
I think they just changed their mind because I think she didn't want kids and then did, and he did want kids and then didn't. It was sad. That's crazy. That's insane, man. It's hard. It's so hard when your mind changes like that. And I don't get it. I don't get why she would change her mind like in the middle like this too. That's weird.
People are calling it in. Their person might be dead. That a person doesn't even live here.
Yeah, I know.
You want to sit inside the car. It's nice and warm.
I just hope I don't go to jail again.
Pat is no stranger to the justice system. On May 16th.
Damn, dude. I feel so bad for him, dude. He's going through a lot of shit, dude. It's not his first time going to jail, too. Everybody knows him on in the precinct.
2021, he was arrested on charges of domestic battery causing bodily harm,
Ooh.
but the case was later dropped.
Okay.
According to multiple news reports at the time, Julianelle posted a statement on Twitter shortly after the incident that has since been deleted, claiming the accusation.
So is this the ex that accused him of assault? Is this it? Don't believe everything you hear. I will need to address the false accusation soon. And Elena, thanks for leaking my address and harassing me. And Liz, when she told you to stop posting about her and you refused. Oops, here's yours. Oh shit, dude. It's a doxing war. What the fucking...
Accusations were false.
What the hell?
Unfortunately for Pat, his fear of returning to jail is about to become a bitter reality.
All right, come on. Come on, stand up.
God, dude, I feel bad for him, man. I think they're high school lovers at first. Oh my God, dude. Oh my god. High school lovers, so you'd be like 18, right? You probably started like 16, 17, like solid. So junior year, 17, 16, 17, right? Jesus Christ, 10, 15 years, 10 years, 26, 27. That's about time when girls starts to change their mind and be like, yo, dude, I kind of want kids, bro. Well, what about you? And that's kind of when the dude is like, dude, I haven't had time to enjoy my life yet. I don't want kids right now, so I'm gonna fuck around a little bit more. That's kind of, I don't know if that was his idea, but
many
things changed.
Going to jail and stuff.
Okay, you don't have no weapons, anything on you? Okay, come on. Place your bag on top of my hood. I just gotta pat you down before you go inside my car.
I feel bad for my guy here, dude.
Okay. Just real quick, just put your hands out. You don't have no weapons, anything. You don't have anything on your bag.
Yeah, it was sad. Look, when it was fit, he was hot and he looked great together. I have to take a look at that. I have to take a look at the pictures. I'll take a look. Popular and with ex-wife. Let me see images. Holy shit! This is what he looked like back then, chat. That's crazy. This is what he looked like? Yo. Wait, is this it, chat? Liz? Pat? That's Elena? Dude, there's so many people I can't keep track. But okay, if that's him, then he looks so fucking good back then, dude. He looks like shit now, dude. He has really, really let him go. You said Jen and MMO. They look great. You're right. They look great together. And she's pregnant. God fucking damn, dude. Oh, what happened, man? And shit like this makes you feel bad, you know what I'm saying?
That should be worried of any drugs or anything. Huh?
No, it's just called.
Do you mind if I search your bag real quick?
Officers allow Pat to warm up in the back
Damn,
of the cruiser
dude.
while his phone charges in the front seat.
Feel
At
bad
the moment,
for him,
he isn't
man.
under arrest or being detained.
He looked good back then. He had fucking, he knows what the hell is going on with his body, too.
However, the situation quickly changes when officers look inside his backpack.
I feel bad for my guy,
Glove up
dude.
before I start touching weed and a ton of Fireball. Homie is messed up.
I feel bad for him.
Bruh. That's why I asked. I knew. I knew.
He spelled his own last name wrong.
What's his name?
Patrick Julianel.
Can you try to
Julianel.
spell your last name for me? I understand it's French.
I don't think I can't spell it. I can spell it. I don't think I can't spell it.
Is it Julianel?
Simmons 94 because you might have to call Sarge.
As one officer steps away to pull his
Damn.
criminal history, the other
They're funny and sweet like any other couple. Hey, but then the thing is, like, what happens on the surface rarely is what happens down beneath, right? That's what I learned about relationships at the end of the day is that, I don't know, man, communication matters, right? So you have to talk to the other person if you want them to understand you. You can't just hide your shit, right? And, just because you saw them being good and all happy doesn't mean that they didn't have their own sets of problems. Everybody has their own sets of problems,
confirms his
That's his workout when he was fit. Oh, we'll take a look at
suspicions
that
that
later.
Pat is indeed the well-known YouTube star.
Hey, quick question for you. You used to play Xbox or anything like that?
Not Xbox. I've never played Xbox.
You didn't have like a YouTube channel?
YouTube, yeah, but not Xbox.
What was the YouTube channel about?
Video games.
What type of video games?
Minecraft.
Minecraft? Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. That's YouTube boy off Commissioner Drive.
I have no idea what that neighborhood even is.
Oh my god,
Commissioner means
dude.
nothing to me.
You know we did the 51 for that fraud case, right? With St. Johns County.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. Yep.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
house with the airstrip. Jesus.
Feel bad for my guy,
Like
dude.
every house like $2 million and up. That's why I'm like, you got it.
I didn't know that was Commissioner. Okay.
The officers read his Miranda rights before attempting to question him about the items found in his backpack.
Damn.
Just checked out the bag there.
Just, I mean, there's nothing to that.
So, well, hey, you had the big old bottle of Fireball, which probably explains why you're... Yeah, you can have alcohol, right? That probably explains part of why you were passed out on the sidewalk there, right? So, what about the weed in the bag?
God damn. Is that illegal in Florida? Is weed illegal in Florida? Are they in Florida right now?
Well, let me enlighten you here.
It's got a good jar of stuff, though.
This weed in the bag. The nice little jar.
It's a candle jar. It's not a regular, there's no prescription, no nothing.
Yeah. It's not like you got this on like a med card, because that doesn't come like that. So, what's up? You don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, maybe it has to be labeled. I don't know, chat. I mean, I don't know, dude. At least not here where I'm at in Chicago. It's not illegal to be carrying weed. Dude, I smoke weed on the street sometimes. You know, I'd be carrying a joint. Why not, dude? After work, I smoke a joint. Who gives a shit? You know, I don't have a problem with this. But if it's federal illegal and also state level illegal, then yeah, maybe they'd be like a little pissy about it and be like, yo, where the fuck you get this? But at the end of the day, it's just weed. They're just gonna throw you in jail for like a day or two, you know? And even then, like, you can get bailed out for like $200 and they just get you out, you know? It's not that big a deal. It's just weed, dude. It's not like you got fucking black tar heroin in your backpack. That would be like, what the fuck you doing, dude? What are you slinging, you know?
Have you been smoking as well?
I don't smoke. It's a funny call. You don't smoke, but you have marijuana.
Yeah, well, so why do you have the jar of pot? What?
You have to talk to my lawyer.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Yeah, cool.
Ending their brief interview, officers make the determination to place Pat under arrest. But they're about to learn that Pat has no intention of making it easy.
All right, step out real quick. We're just gonna place you in handcuffs.
I feel bad for Pat, bro.
All right, turn around real quick. Yeah.
Feel bad for my guy, not gonna lie.
Look at what? Like your friend. Yeah, this hand, like palms touch.
Wait, whoa, my guy, dude.
Bro.
Damn.
I said we're good. Buddy? Stop. I said we're good already. Why you keep stop? Why do you keep saying stop? When I said good. Stop.
Just face down.
I said we're good, buddy. I said we're good.
Damn, I feel bad for my guy, man.
Yeah, no.
Hey, you about to get
He's so far gone, dude. He's so far gone.
You about to get tased. You about to get tased. You about to get tased.
I got him. Get your cups. I got him.
I'm saying good.
Yeah.
He needs help, man. He needs help. Damn.
Get your ass up.
He needs to get himself out of this too. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Like sometimes it's not about other helping you too. You have to seek help yourself, and I don't think he's helping himself right now. That's the biggest problem, right?
Stop.
I feel bad.
Kick. If you didn't kick, do not kick. Did I kick anything?
All right. I gotta pop this, and you're gonna sit in, all right? Hey.
Buddy, I didn't do anything. Okay.
Yeah, get on it.
Let me in.
Get your feet in.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Backup soon arrives,
Feel
and
bad,
officers engage
dude.
in a short discussion about the YouTuber's fame, fortune, and disappearance from the platform.
He's big on, well, used to be big on YouTube. Playing Minecraft.
It's huge.
And my party blew up. But he made a lot of money. Good. What did he do here? Say a friend dropped him off. But it doesn't make sense.
While sitting in the back of the police cruiser, Pat asks the officer a question.
Depends on the question. We're not messing with that right
Getting
now.
locked up now, buddy.
No, respectfully, we had to fight you to get those on, so I'm not gonna try to do that again.
So he's like currently big in Minecraft now?
No, he died off about a year and a half ago.
He made
Feel bad.
Millions. I looked him up on YouTube before. He was making.
Dude, this guy is jealous. He's peanut butter and jelly out here. It's like, dude, this guy's rich.
The sergeant finally arrives, who will soon remember Pat not by his YouTube fame, but by another of his arrests that went viral.
You won't believe who it is, Sarge. Who is it? It's YouTube boy.
He's the one who ran through the gate again.
Yeah.
The Jaguar game.
The Jag game.
In 2022, Pat and 2 others were arrested after one of them ran onto the field during a Jacksonville Jaguars football game.
Shit.
He received a withhold of adjudication and a sentence of 2 days
No
in jail
fucks
with
given,
2
chat.
days credit for time
Not a
served.
single fucks
He was
given.
also ordered to pay $408 in fees.
Jesus
One of the
Christ.
officers fills the sergeant in on exactly what happened when they attempted to place him under arrest tonight.
I'm standing in the front, I was behind him. And he starts to deal with like one of these, like try to move like real fast. I
Tried to juke you. Tried to juke you.
Grab his arm, my camera falls off like completely. He knocks out my camera. So we got him on the ground.
I don't know, the guy acting all superior because they caught a guy that's rich, that makes him feel superior, chat. That's why the cops are talking the way that, well, at least the guy that's, you know,
The whole time. Let me go, let me go, let me go.
they don't like him.
Come on, bro.
Because he's rich, probably.
They got weed, they're just weed in there. Weed in a bottle of
Fireball.
Yeah, Fireball.
Under 20 grams. His bond was set at $2,503.
God damn,
On March 20th,
$2,500 for
2024,
bond, dude.
He was declared
Jesus
indigent,
Christ.
meaning a determination was made that he couldn't afford a private attorney, and he was appointed a public defender. He initially entered a plea of not guilty, but later accepted a plea deal on November 20th, 2024.
Damn.
As a result of the plea deal, adjudication was withheld, and his possession charge was dropped. Pat was sentenced to complete 12 months of probation, 100 hours of community service, and a mandatory substance abuse evaluation with follow-up treatment. He was also ordered to provide a $1,000 donation to the police memorial fund.
Got cooked by the police department,
Write an
dude.
apology to the officer who
God
said it.
damn.
However, on January 8th, 2025, he was found to have violated his probation due to substance-related issues after failing a drug test on December 20th, 2024.
Cocaine and benzoid?
Pat claimed he was given a pill at a party several days earlier and didn't realize what was in it.
Well, okay, just don't take no pills. What did you expect was in it, dude? Like Adderall? Okay, it doesn't matter what the fucking pill is. If somebody hands you a pill at a party, that shit is probably gonna get you fucked up. And he thought it's okay to take it. Okay, sure.
This violation led to a warrant for his arrest.
Yeah, I know for sure that shit ain't no fucking IB proven. Let me tell you, dude.
Issued on January 9th, 2025. On February 2nd, 2025, police responded to Pat's home address in reference to a mentally ill person, where he then was arrested for the active warrant. His probation was subsequently modified to include GPS monitoring and completion of an inpatient treatment program. On May 12, 2025, a warrant was issued for his arrest due to a second violation of probation, when he submitted a urine sample which tested positive for marijuana and alcohol. Fans
Jesus
to this
Christ,
day
man.
continue to post on his videos and social media accounts, hopeful that one day he may make a comeback.
He didn't fall off, chat. The cops were so fucking stupid. They're like, oh, he fell off a year and a half ago. That's not true, dude. People still want him back. And if he does come back, he can always make the same amount of money that he did, right? As long as he put a little bit of effort into it. But he's just so fucked right now. He's not in a mentally good spot right now, dude. That is just so sad, chat. I feel bad for my guy. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Hope he gets out of it. I hope he gets over whatever the fuck's holding him back. For some people are so full of potential. So I'd watch him again, bro. If he had, you can always watch his previous videos, you know. But yeah, I mean, I can see there's so many YouTubers are planning their like escape or like their retirement now. What a fucking Demolition Ranch posted their last video and they're like, I think done making videos now. Outdoor Boys literally planning on stop updating videos altogether until like at the end of the year when they're gonna do a whole big thing. I kind of see it now because like back then YouTube stars are still considered like, oh, you know, you're like a third-rate celebrity, right? Like some people might realize who the fuck you are on the street, some might not. You're not like as big of a movie star, but nowadays like YouTube stars can be celebrity adjacent. Like you just don't fucking know. That's the crazy part, right? And some of these people are and can be prominent in other spaces, right? Or in their respective industries. I don't know, man. It's bad. Yo. Oh my God, I saw this movie. Yo, chat. This is one of the craziest fucking movie that I've ever seen in my life, dude. It's so realistic too. It's so scary, chat. It's actually a movie, one in a series, right? So the series is called Guinea Pig. You can find it online, and basically it's a bunch of different stories cut into different movies, right? So this specific one is called like The Blood Flower or something, where this crazy ass motherfucker would. You guys can take a look.
I was obsessed with tracking down weird videos.
It's banned.
Just weird.
I think the entire Guinea Pig series is banned in the United States.
Videos and weird films we had seen, and one of the films that came to me was a movie called Guinea Pig, and I
There you go. It's called Guinea Pig.
promptly made a copy of it, and the FBI said, "You need to hand over the original tape."
That's crazy. He made a copy of the movie and he needs to hand over the original tape. Okay, I saw the movie. I don't remember where I found it, but I saw the fucking movie. That shit was one of the craziest shit I've ever seen.
Is Chris Gore, and the tape he's talking about contained a copy of a Japanese horror film from 1985. Back then, as the founder of the infamous Film Thread magazine, he was always on the lookout for the most obscure movies he could possibly find. And the way to do
There's
that
some crazy
was to tap
movies,
into
man. There's some crazy ass movies out there, chat, if you guys don't know.
the somewhat underground world of VHS tape trading.
We were trading tapes with so many people, and then the thing was is they would send me their weird tapes.
Mr.
how we did all of
Vampire.
this.
Those tapes would often contain unauthorized copies of movies from all around the world that were either extremely difficult to find or straight up banned in some countries. The kind of stuff you couldn't just find in your local blockbuster. And while the majority of the movies were just strange or bizarre, one of them felt different.
Jesus, man. This movie is so bad, dude.
There was no music, no more than a basic title graphic, and not even the standard practice of opening credits. It almost felt like someone's private home video of a man observing strangers in front of a train station in Tokyo until he eventually sees a young lady and proceeds to stalk her, slowly driving his car behind her, and as soon as they get far away from the busy streets of the city, he chases her down and abducts her. The rest of the movie takes place in some creepy makeshift slaughterhouse, and since I cannot possibly show you what happens next, instead, I'll give you some context with, let's just say, dramatic reenactment.
That looks about right, dude. That's exactly what happened.
Oh, that's nasty.
That's the entire movie. But imagine the actual character doing it with, like, oh my god, the most realistic props ever. Like, it's so disgusting.
Yeah. All of that happens, and it is shown in great detail with very intricate close-ups right in your face.
Jesus
the point
Christ,
is, it
dude.
looked real.
Like, the guy actually went through the woman, right? So at first, the guy would follow the chick at the beginning, right? From the train station, and then he drugged her, and then she would wake up. I don't know if she was like half awake in this basement, in this slaughterhouse that he just shown, right? Tied to a bed, like all her limbs tied to a bed, right? Holy shit, Shirakan, welcome back. We're watching the Guinea Pig series, chat. You're Japanese, so I imagine you knowing this horror series, chat. I don't know if you heard of this before. It's a horror series from Japan called Guinea Pigs, and we're watching the Blood Ohana is what the movie's called. We're describing what happened in that movie because I actually watched the movie. I found it. I don't know where I found the fucking movie from, but I found it and I watched it, right? And basically I was describing it to chat what the hell happened in the movie, right? The dude drugged the chick woke up half dazed, right? And then the guy started like with one arm, right? And then moved on to the next arm, and then to the leg, and then to the next leg, right? And then the next part is my favorite part, but then also the craziest fucking part is when he like started opening up her stomach, and that when she was still alive, right? Because she only lost her limbs, she was still breathing, just very weakly, right? And then yeah, he opened her up and pulled out all of her organs all at the same time, and she died immediately. That was the craziest shit I've ever freaking seen. Like gutting a fish. It's insane, dude. Oh my god, man. It's traumatizing. I'm not gonna lie, dude. That shit is fucked up. Yeah, no. I think the entire guinea pig series is fucked, dude. My cousin introduced me to this fucking series.
Much so that people weren't entirely sure if it was actually fiction or something far more sinister.
People thought this was
and one of those
real.
people was no other than the actor Charlie Sheen. There are a few different accounts of exactly how it happened, but what we know for a fact is that Charlie Sheen saw this movie. And
It's a series. It's a series not in that like the guy goes through like a different girl each time, but more so that each installment in the series is a very fucked up story on its own, right? So right now they're talking about one of the installment within the series called Blood Flower, where the guy kidnapped the chick and opened her up and killed her in the process, right? So that's one of the movie. Another one of the movie that I saw is about an artist where he really likes painting, and then he found a mermaid, like an actual fucking mermaid that's very beautiful in the sewer. So you can imagine, right? And she was hurt, which means that she was infected with some type of shit. So, but the artist saw her and, you know, he kind of fell in love. So he wanted to draw her. So he brought her back and put her in a tub and kept her like moisturized. And basically the movie was showing the slow deterioration of the mermaid slowly turning into pus because she got infected with some bullshit virus. It's insane. The entire series is insane. I think I heard of the mermaid one. Yeah. So the mermaid basically, she was beautiful. She was very beautiful at the beginning. And then she started having these like very bad, like rotten flesh on her face and her body. And at the end of the day, she just freaking died. And she was just in pain the entire time. It was disgusting, right? I don't know. I feel like by the time he gets to cutting her open, she would have bled out at least a liter, basically a quart if you prefer imperial, and died. That's the thing. I think before the guy was tying the chick up, he did some type of like blood stopping technique, like a tourniquet, right? Tourniquet around the place where he's gonna cut, right? And I don't think she was immediately bleeding out, right? Because he was stopping the bleeding, and then he was also enjoying it. Right? He was cutting one arm to the next and then to the leg. He was not like, it was methodical. It was very methodical. He knows what the fuck he was doing, right? And he made sure that the chick was still alive before he went for the stomach and dug out her eye and ate it.
And because of him, the FBI got involved.
Well, what happened was they took it very seriously. I had all these videos confiscated. I had to be interviewed by the FBI.
I can see why,
this
dude.
video and where I obtained it. The guy who gave me the video got, investigated, and it was weird. All I did was just make a copy of a tape and give it to Charlie Sheen.
They weren't the only ones either. Around the same time, a lawyer in Sweden had found that exact same movie and had also reported it to the police. And over in Britain, a man entering the country with a...
Because nobody said anything too. People actually thought that is an actual tape of somebody killing somebody. That's the crazy part, right? Like if you said that it's a movie, like people would have been like, okay, that's fine, right? Show us how it was made, that's fine. Like nobody knew who made it type shit, right? And people just thought that, yeah, it's a tape that flowed out and it was literally a person killing other people.
Copy of it had gotten
It was so fucking realistic for a movie that was made in like the 80s, 90s.
Arrested and taken to court because of its possession. Clearly, everyone took this
Shit
extremely seriously.
must have been realistic as fuck then. Oh my god, it was so realistic, dude. Like if they weren't using like real human guts, they were probably like taking like animal guts and then putting makeup on those animal guts to make them look extremely real and lively, because things were moving, chat. You gotta understand, like, the guts were moving in the fucking movie. That's the crazy part.
Seriously. And looking back at it now, you might think it's a little bit silly, right? I mean, supposedly it's just a movie. But the thing is that those concerns were not entirely unwarranted. In his 1971 book about Charles Manson, author Ed Sanders included an interview with a member of his cult who claimed that they had once videotaped a murder they've committed. It is one of the first uses of the term.
Maybe with how old it looks, makes it look better, because that can distort the body, making it more lifelike. You can say that. It had a lot of close-ups to kind of maybe give them the illusion that it's still human, and maybe they were just cutting into some other type of material, right? But at the end of the day, I was like thoroughly convinced at what the fuck was going on, right? Unless somebody told me like, oh, this shit is fucking fake. Because no, like when he had camera set up, and then like when he dug out the guts of that woman, she spilled blood, right? Like blood came out of her mouth and she just freaking died, right? Immediately. Right? I mean, obviously when your guts comes out.
Snuff film.
It was crazy, dude.
Or basically a movie which shows real violence. And while no such video involving Charles Manson...
They call it a movie, but it's shorter than like some of the TV shows nowadays. It's like 40, 50 minutes long. That's it. It's not long. And the entire movie, the first 10 minutes, maybe 5, not even 10 minutes. The first 5 minutes is this guy filming at the front of the train station, and then cuts to him chasing this girl down. And then it cuts to the slaughterhouse, him talking about how it's so beautiful to see people bleed and die. And then basically he went straight into it. He shows the girl, and then he went straight for the first arm, and then the second arm, leg, and then went for the stomach. There's no stop. There's no break. He didn't stop to drink no water. He didn't have no dinner. The entire thing finished within 50 minutes. Not the type of person who really enjoy gore, but the dedication and insanity to create something is somehow admirable. Exactly, right? Because, like, come on, you gotta be honest, man. Just the fact that you have to stare at this shit the entire day and cut it together into a movie it's admirable, man. It's respectable. For these snuff films.
Had ever been found, the urban legends began to spread. With consumer cameras becoming more widely available back in the 70s, people began to speculate that the possibility of someone capturing the real stuff was constantly increasing. And in 1976, after reading an article about it, a marketing-savvy film producer took advantage. He filmed a completely new ending to an unreleased low-budget movie he had the rights to, and in order to promote it, he hired fake protesters to demonstrate against it in theaters, and even...
And chat, if I'm gonna be honest with you, the movie is not that hard to find online, chat. Like, go ahead and look for it. Guinea Pig. The movie is called Guinea Pig Blood Ohana, I think is what it's called. Because Ohana is flower, and the guy keeps talking about, you know, when the flower blooms, it's the most beautiful thing of all. Like, this is literally like his personality, right? The slasher's personality, right? Just go look it up, dude. You can find it. It's so easy.
Reported it to the police himself. As soon as they saw it, people could easily tell it wasn't real. But it did make a profit, and more importantly, it brought the idea of snuff into the mainstream. Now, that one was clearly a hoax, but many of the other films that followed continued to push the limits and blur the lines. In 1978, a pseudo-documentary called Faces of Death had featured a bunch of different ways to die. And while the majority of those were achieved with practical effects and makeup, there were some real ones too, that the filmmakers had taken from news archives and old war footage. Although it got banned in a number of countries and heavily censored, it grossed over $35 million and...
Lucian, sup, Pizza Boy? Just my computer died, so I'm on your phone. Dude, that's kind of sad, bro. Oh my god. But welcome back, Pizza Boy. Dude, I haven't seen you for a while. I didn't even realize that you're mod on my YouTube side. Hey, but you're mod on both sides. You know, we're watching some crazy shit. Harry Potter or Sherlock Holmes on this side. On Twitch side, we're talking about this movie called Guinea Pig. Chat, if you can find it, definitely go watch it. Okay, actually, I don't suggest kids to watch it. If you're under 18, or actually, matter of fact, if you're under 21, I do not suggest you watch it because it will haunt your dreams. Let me tell you, chat. But the movie is called Guinea Pig Blood Ohana, chat. It's fucked. It's a fucked movie.
In some cases, it showed people real death on the big screen.
The end of the beginning or the beginning of the end? I'll leave that decision to you.
Real gore and extreme graphic images were becoming a big debate in society, but the ethics of it were
A lot of these movies are banned. Like, I don't know if you guys heard of this movie called a Serbian Film. Oh my god, that shit's fucked, dude. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I don't know why people have these ideas of like, yeah, no, let me kidnap the porn star's son that's only like 9 years old, and then have the porn star like fill in the blank. I can't say it. I just can't, dude. That fucking movie is so bad. It's so bad. I'm charging my computer now, so I'll be on Twitch in a couple. Hey, no worries, man. Hey, you can always be on my YouTube side. You know, it doesn't matter.
not necessarily the main concern for the authorities. For them, it
So
was
bad.
crucial to know about how that footage was obtained. Because going back to Guinea Pig, the movie that Charlie Sheen had reported, it didn't just show a natural disaster or unfortunate accident, but a very premeditated and vicious crime.
Charlie was so shocked upon watching this film. He was so taken aback. He thought he had witnessed an actual murder.
By the time the
It's
FBI
so
got
bad.
involved, they quickly found out that the authorities in Japan had also investigated. Because a few years after its
No, that ass, bro. Everybody who saw the movie were like, dude, where the fuck did this come from? Dude, we gotta figure out if this shit is real or not.
release, it got connected to a murder case that had completely shaken the country.
No
In
way.
the late 80s, a 27-year-old man had taken the lives of 4 young girls in Tokyo in a way that I don't even want to describe. The police had found almost 6,000 videotapes in his room, and among the many slasher and snuff films was
Hold on, what movie is it? Sweeney Todd? What is that? This is a new movie, or it is an old movie. This is not the type of movie that we're talking about. We're talking about snuff films right now. These are movies that are usually banned within a country because they're either too violent or too sexual. Like, okay, you don't even ban porn sometimes. Usually snuff films are a combination of both, right? Where it's gonna be like combining, you know, sexual content with violence to the point where it's disgusting, where you want to throw up, you know.
Guinea Pig. Because of how brutal his crimes were, there was a huge public outrage, and many blamed this kind of movies for
Yeah, the movie's called Flowers of Blood and Flesh.
encouraging and inspiring him, and as a result, the movie was taken off the shelves. So with
It
all
does
the
look
controversy
real.
surrounding it, and
Did you find it? Did you find it, Olak? Oh my god, Chad found the movie, dude. Oh my
multiple
god.
investigations from all
Watch porn mixed with Friday the 13th, then you get that type of shit. Exactly. Exactly. This is pretty much it. Like, porn and that, right?
around the
It's the
world,
combination of both.
The main question remains, was it snuff or fiction?
All this hellish, unhealthy, violent activity, our kids are seeing this and thinking it's normal.
To find the answer, we need to go back to 1985. Around that time in Japan, the straight-to-video market had experienced a rapid growth. As a result of the increased popularity of VHS tapes that people could just buy directly, smaller filmmakers
I just looked it up. They have clips of it on Image. Yo, you have to watch the movie itself. You have to watch how they actually did the entire thing. You'd be surprised at how good they are, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
were able to produce
insane.
low-budget movies with almost no censorship and significantly less restrictions compared to
Almost no
theatrical
censorship.
releases.
Please,
That
dude.
allowed directors to
Chat, you gotta understand that if there are censorship for this movie, the entire movie would be like, the entire movie would be blocked off. Like, you just no movie.
push the boundaries a lot, and considering that horror as a genre was already huge in Japan, they certainly did.
What's it called? It's called Guinea Pig. So, you know, like the guinea pig where you use for experiment, right? It's an entire series, and the movie itself is called The Flower of Blood and Flesh, I think. Yeah, The Flower of Blood and Flesh. Blood and Flesh Ohana or something. Yeah, something
So,
like
inspired by all this, a young producer would set on to create something that would push the envelope even further. And just like that,
It's
the
bad.
Guinea Pig series was born. The first one, Devil's Experiment, he directed himself, and a text in the beginning claimed that it is a real found footage.
I couldn't find this movie. Devil's Experiment, I couldn't find this movie. Japanese people make the craziest shit sometimes, man.
There were no credits,
No
dialogue,
filters.
and nothing that would break the illusion. All that was shown was basically someone being tortured for 40 minutes straight, and the whole shtick about it being authentic.
It's
worked.
so bad,
The movie
dude.
did really well on the VHS rental market, so naturally, it was time for part 2, the one that Charlie Sheen had seen, Flower of Flesh and Blood. For this one,
Flower
however,
of
he
Flesh
got the
and
help
Blood.
of the prominent manga artist Hideshi Hino. Sometimes referred to as the king of horror manga, Hideshi Hino had built a reputation for his deeply unsettling, grotesque, and borderline terrifying images.
I'm going to Twitch now? Alright, dude, move over by all means if you want to. There's always
This
chat.
was going to be his very first movie as a director, an entirely new creative medium to him that he wanted to bring a certain level of artistry to. He wanted to elevate it, so instead of it just being straight up gore, he incorporated a tiny bit of narrative. Something that might have gotten lost in translation, because in the very beginning,
What was the one I couldn't find? I couldn't find The Devil's Experiment, which is the first one. I think there's 4 movies in the series. Actually, let me check. The Guinea Pig series, chat. How many are there? 3 or 4, chat. I think there are 3 or 4. Making of documentary, okay. Okay, so Devil's Experiment is the first one. The second one is The Flower of Flesh and Blood. Oh, it's made in the same year. Third one, He Never Dies. I have never seen this one. I don't think this is as good. I don't think I've heard anybody talk about this either. Mermaid in the Manhole is the one that I was telling you about, where the artist found a mermaid in the sewer, and that mermaid was literally dying. Android of Notre Dame. Devil Woman's Doctor might be a good one too. I think all of these can be found. It can be hard though. It can be hard.
he lays out the premise.
This looks like my type of movie. Yeah, dude. By all means, chat. Like, it can be hard to find, but if you have the will to do it, it shouldn't take long.
That a crazy fan of his horror manga had gotten inspired from it and committed this heinous crime, and had sent him a package with photos, videos, and a letter describing it in great detail. But it was so graphic that he couldn't show it to us, so instead what we're seeing is his own artistic interpretation. You can feel that there is a style in some of the editing,
This movie is so
colors,
bad.
the cinematography, and even down to the
But the thing is, the one thing I didn't find it terrifying is that it wasn't technically a torture, right? Because I don't think the victim itself felt anything throughout the whole thing. She was drugged, and she was basically unconscious the entire time he was doing the deed on her. Because when I went into the movie, I was expecting her to be screaming and tweaking and be like, oh shit, stop doing that and don't do that and don't kill me, right? It wasn't. She was already drugged up and she was tied to the bed and she wasn't moving. She was unconscious when it was happening, right? And then he does the deed, right? That's why I was like, okay, this is not as bad. Not that she had consent, you know? But I feel like the first one might be worse considering that it's an actual torture, right?
over-the-top sound effects.
その後に何か見た人がだからただそれだけじゃないそれから先のね何かをこうイマジネーションしてくれれば面白いんじゃないかなと思うんですけどね。
As opposed to everyone else, Hideshi Hino had never claimed that what was shown was real, but he had done such a good job at making it look convincing that to some people, it was. A year later, the filmmakers released some behind-the-scenes footage and showed exactly how it was done. They've experimented with different techniques, materials, wire work, practical effects, and have created over 50 different body parts until
They are kind of like this movie. They're pretty good. Watch Dead Alive or Begotten. What are those? Let me see. Dead Alive. Brain Dead. It could be, yeah, similar stuff. Begotten. Ah, I see. I see. Yeah, it could be. Okay, this looked like something interesting to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
Got it just right. It is genuinely a really good showcase of practical effects, if you're into that kind of stuff, of course. The backlash surrounding it, though, had permanent consequences. In a 2009 interview with Vice, Hideshi Hino shared that because of everything that had happened, the production of his first feature film got cancelled, and it also affected his work as an artist. After talking to the police, he also claimed that what they had found in the serial killer's collection was not his, but a later installment in the Guinea Pig series. In the same interview with Vice, Hideshi Hino recalls a time in which a journalist asked a film critic if this sort of video is really necessary in the world, to which he replied, no, absolutely not.
You know, it's like, no, we don't need this. I'm just having fun making it. Fuck it, dude.
And it got me thinking. As I was researching the story, I kept asking myself, what is it exactly that draws us into this kind of extreme horror? On one hand, you have people who are very much against it, because they argue that it could give us the wrong ideas, and there are some cases that support that claim. Remember Faces of Death, the pseudo-documentary that showed people dying? Well, in 1996, a 14-year-old boy killed his classmate and claimed that he got the idea for it precisely because his...
Okay, chat, do not fucking do shit like this, okay? Just because I tell you guys to watch this type of movie, it's for artistic purposes, okay? For you to, like, it's for artistical purposes. Look at it with an artistical eye. Don't go ahead and kill your classmate type shit, okay? Okay? Preface, okay? Don't fucking do that.
Saw that movie.
Watch the movie, it's fun and games, but...
Whether that is an isolated case or a real issue, I'm not smart enough to say. I'm sure someone will have a better answer than me.
We don't know the extent to which exposure to this kind of material results in actual violent behavior. What we do know is that exposure to this kind of material results in a more calloused person, a less sensitive person.
And on the other hand, people can argue that it's morbid curiosity.
That's true too.
They know it's entertainment. They know it's special effects. They get together. They have little parties. They watch these movies. They have a good time. I don't think they're really seeing the undercurrents that a lot of paranoid parents are seeing. If the world be a better place because there weren't horror films, there weren't explicit stalk and slash films, and the world would be at peace, well then burn all the negatives of every horror film ever made.
That movie is sick and twisted. Watch House of a Thousand Corpses. Ooh, that would be a nice... I don't know, man. You got some good movies to recommend, dude. But the movies that I'm recommending to you are all like you know, like you can't watch that without people asking you what the fuck's wrong with you, you know?
If that's going to be kind of a guarantee, but it isn't.
It is us facing our own mortality. And to bring it full circle, here's a quote from Film Threat, the magazine from the beginning that sort of started this whole story, which says that it somehow makes us feel alive. We like feeling alive, and we like to feel like we're cheating death by watching movies like that.
And it also makes you feel better that you're not the person that's sitting in that chair getting cut up like a piece of fucking steak, you know? That's what I think, right? It makes you feel better that you're not in that situation that somebody else's is, right? I watch crazier shit probably 2 girls 1 cup type shit, chat. I think it just depends. For me, with gore, it makes me more empathetic. Depends on how the gore is done though. Like if it's not realistic, right? Like that movie that ninja assassination movie. That's just like, oh, blood spewing everywhere, you know, things flying. It's kind of funny, you know. It's not really that realistic, right? Putting a person in a washer dryer type shit and then blood spills everywhere. Come on, that's not realistic, right? When it comes to that movie, it's like, okay, that dude actually pour out all the guts from that chick. That's insane, you know? That's when it gets crazy. That movie is fucked in general though. There's so many fucked movies out there, so many snuff films out there. It is what it is, you know? What else do we have? This is actually crazy. What's actually crazy, Aspen Gold? A 396-year-old Greenland shark?
This is a 396 years old Greenland
nah,
shark.
You lying.
These sharks can live up to 400 years. This shark was born in 1627.
Bro, this shark's been through more wars than I did. When
Greenland sharks gets old, They often go blind due to a parasite that latches onto their eye.
God
the
damn.
Greenland shark prefers to hunt in dark. The loss of eyes doesn't affect their ability to hunt. These
That's kinda
sharks
cool.
have a unique sexual maturity, with females not reaching sexual maturity until they are around 156 years old. The ground
That's underage. 160 years old is underage.
breaking discovery of the 396-year-old Greenland shark was made possible through the use of radiocarbon dating, a technique that analyzes the levels of carbon-14 in the shark's eye lenses.
That's insane, dude. That's too old, chat. Live too long, bro. Chat, any other videos? Y'all got crazy videos for me to watch, chat. I bet the movie I watched called Atrocious is worse than The Guinea Pig. I doubt it, chat. What is it called? Atrocious? It's a movie from 2010? No. No. You gotta understand that these movies aren't even fucking blocked anywhere, chat. Like, you can find it, like, just, see, it's on YouTube. This movie is on fucking YouTube. Guinea Pig is banned, chat. Guinea Pig is legit banned in countries. You gotta understand that, right? It's different. This is weak shit. Let me just be honest with you. This is weak as shit. Alright? Like, it doesn't show you nothing. Right? But yeah, chat. What else do we have? What other stuff can we watch, chat? What other stuff? If that's it, I'm gonna go have dinner, chat. I'm not gonna lie. The ban is a gift to cartels. Texas lawmakers slam THC ban after House passes controversial bill.
This bill is insane. This legislature legalized hemp 6 years ago. But instead of regulating this booming industry in our state, we are now going backwards to the days of prohibition.
What?
This bill is not going to stop Texans from smoking weed or eating edibles.
Oh my god, dude. That is so true, dude. Like, okay, let's ban it. But then people already been smoking. So who's going to supply it to them if it's not going to be people who are legal? It's going to be illegal then. Watch Terrifier, then you get to see a girl get cut in half. Dude, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Terrifier got nothing on Guinea Pig, dude. Terrifier got nothing on Guinea Pig.
Just
because like when you watch Guinea Pig, like you're like disgusted, right? Terrifier is just funny.
If politicians in Austin tell them not to, Texans will still use THC, but instead of getting it safely from a local small business, they'll now get it from the black market, from the drug cartels. This ban is a gift to the cartels.
They're so right, dude. They actually made it easier for black market weed to sell in Texas. That's insane, dude. When I'm here thinking that weed is gonna be legal everywhere, where like illegal grow houses are gonna be completely eradicated, no, dude. They're apparently giving them more businesses.
Telling full-grown adults how to live their lives. This is the nanny state at its worst. This is big government at its worst. I thought the Republican Party believed in limited government.
Terrifier was literally mid. I haven't seen the third one yet. The first and second one was, yeah, it's a slasher film, you know, funny and boring at times. You just look at how the fucking dude be cutting people up, you know, it's crazy. I don't think I would be disgusted. People, you haven't even watched the movie yet. Go find it online because you have to find it in some like offshoot snuff film website where it's really sketchy in order to actually watch this movie, dude. I'm not lying to you. You know,
And
go find it.
personal responsibility. I thought the Republican Party believed in liberty and freedom. What gives us the right to tell an adult what to do on their own time? We are now about to throw Texans in jail for seeking relief that's safer than alcohol and less addictive than tobacco. Instead of fully funding schools,
That is so
expanding
true,
access
dude.
to
Holy
healthcare,
shit.
lowering costs of childcare, this legislature is focused on banning a product that gives people a little peace. Texans use THC to lessen anxiety. Seniors use it to manage chronic pain. Our veterans use it to treat
Damn, THC
PTSD.
ban is so bad, dude.
With this ban, we are now making people's lives harder, not easier. I want to leave you with a quote. It is time to end needless arrests and incarcerations of adults for small amounts of marijuana for personal use. That wasn't a Democrat. That was President Donald Trump. To my Republican colleagues, I'm asking you to oppose the cartels, stand with President Trump, and vote no on this insane bill.
I do agree with that, man. I feel like at a certain point, it's going to be federal legal when it comes to marijuana across the states, dude. I don't understand why that shit is so bad in like East Asian countries, right? I have a friend, elementary school. Don't fucking remember her, but like she came to America and she saw like fucking weed shops looking like fucking high class VIP shopping, experience. She was like, oh, you never find this in China. Yeah, damn fucking right, dude. I'm a fucking stoner and I smoke on a daily basis, chat. Considering that there's no weed in China, it'd be hard to live there. And even Japan is like opening up nowadays, chat. Protests escalate into conflict in Los Angeles.
Breaking news. Protesters and federal agents clashing in Southern California over recent ICE arrests. This video showing the violent confrontations outside a federal building in downtown LA. Police cracking down on protesters, declaring it an unlawful assembly,
Jesus
ordering the
fucking
crowd to go
Christ,
home.
man.
This is the second day of chaos and vandalism. Tonight, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem warning the protesters, you will not stop us or slow us down. All of this as the man mistakenly deported to a notorious prison in El Salvador, Kilmar Abrego Garcia, is now back in the U.S. facing charges now, accused of transporting undocumented migrants. His attorney calling the charges, quote, preposterous. ABC's senior reporter Catherine Faldas
Jesus
leads us off
Christ,
tonight.
man.
Tonight, protests escalating into conflict in Los Angeles as the Trump administration's aggressive deportation efforts spark fear and outrage across the country.
Dude, California is so fucking cooked, dude.
For the second consecutive day, angry crowds clashed with law enforcement
This is
following a
crazy.
series of ICE raids that drew condemnation from local leaders.
You cannot just come into the community and terrorize citizens the way you did.
An ICE raid in Paramount today devolving into chaos. Dramatic aerial footage showing protesters blocking a bus carrying officers. Police in riot gear
Jesus
dispersing crowds
Christ,
with flashbangs
man.
and tear gas. The FBI vowing to find people they say threw rocks at law enforcement vehicles. And in New York,
Finding them, they're on the fucking street. Stop the car and fucking lock them up.
man, which the Department of Homeland Security identified as Joaquin Rosario Espinal of the Dominican Republic. Authorities say Espinal resisted arrest following the dismissal of his immigration proceedings. He and another woman who allegedly assaulted an officer were arrested, authorities say.
That's
despite
crazy,
interference by
dude.
members of the public. The Department of
The
Homeland
fuck?
Security calling for an end to the violence against ICE officers who they claim are facing a 413% increase in assaults when carrying out arrests. The tensions reaching a breaking point just as Kilmar Abrego Garcia arrives back in the United States. The 29-year-old Salvadoran man from Maryland.
Goddamn, dude. I don't know, man. Are the ICE people actually arresting people that doesn't deserve to be arrested? I don't know. I don't think they are. That's the problem.
A symbol of Trump's immigration crackdown after the administration admitted to mistakenly deporting him. The government of El Salvador agreeing to his release to face charges. Abrego Garcia, now the subject of a 2-count federal indictment. Those charges stemming from this 2022 traffic stop in Tennessee, where Abrego Garcia was pulled over driving an SUV with 9 other people inside.
He's hauling these people for money. You got a collar, is what he's doing.
The Department of Justice alleging Abrego Garcia
Damn,
was part of a
bro.
human smuggling ring responsible for transporting drugs, weapons, and migrants, including MS-13.
All right, now it's alleged, right? So we don't know if that shit is real. We're going to find out, though.
Gang members.
That's
his attorney
crazy.
called the charges preposterous, and his wife had previously denied he had any affiliation with the gang.
Come on, man. I'm going to say no either, and I'm still going to pull up a gun and shoot your ass. It's just how that is with these cartel boys, right? I don't trust them, if I'm being honest. Okay, sure, you can say that, oh, we deported him on a mistaken charge, but that doesn't stop us from charging you with different things. Well, not different things, but like actual things that you might have done, right? Especially that clip looks pretty fucking guilty to me, having 9 people in a goddamn SUV. Who does that? Who does that, man? A person just put the womb could watch guinea pig, bro. All right, it's not that bad. All right, buddy. It isn't that bad, but it's just the reaction's actually pretty realistic. I like that.
With sources
Oof.
tell ABC News that the
I don't know,
decision
man.
to
California's kind of fucked right now, dude.
indict Abrego Garcia led to the abrupt resignation of a top federal prosecutor in Tennessee. His departure prompted by concerns the case was being brought for political reasons. Whit.
Catherine Falder is reporting for us in Washington tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. It seems like we're pretty cooked in California, chat. All right, chat. Are there anything else that we should watch? If not, I'm gonna calm down and chill for the rest of the night. I'm getting kind of tired. I'm gonna be back next Friday. I'm sorry I wasn't here yesterday, chat. You know, it's one of those days where I just couldn't fucking do it. You know, chat. But yeah. Yo, guys, I appreciate y'all being here, man. W stream. I know some of y'all been here late, but no worries, you know. I appreciate y'all being here regardless, chat. Yo, I love y'all. I hope y'all have a safe and beautiful night, chat. Don't miss me too much. Make the rest of your weekend count. Know what I'm saying? But W stream, chat. Stay safe. Stay safe out there. I can't speak. Stay safe out there, chat. Hope you guys have a good night. Peace, ladies. Have a good night, boys.